Welcome to the Museum of Aquarium and Pet History for another 5-minute video. Okay, so we're still trying to navigate through this huge avalanche of boxes that came in during the holidays. So bear with us. I am going to have some special one-off 5-minute videos, but we just have to get through a lot of boxes, a lot of stuff that came in. I don't know what this is. No idea. Oh, okay, now I know what this is. Okay. This is actually from a picker, a guy that I've bought from in the past years ago, probably for the last 15 or 20 years. And the reason I got it was because of this metal bird bath, which is really cool. It has a little a Lexan or little celluloid, actually plastic, and it clips on the inside of the bird cage. You could clip it on where the door is, open the door up, and the bird, put water in here, and the bird can come in and take his little bath. Very Deco, very retro, and very rare. I've never seen this one. And it looks like it actually has the original box that it came in. So that's cool. That was a collar that he said was old, but I don't think it's really old. That was an old Brock's birdseed book, which makes me think that this was out of Canada, because Brock's was a food that was really popular in Canada, and I think that French has had something to do with Brock's. And then he sent me this, what he said was a silver dog dish, and it says Princess on it. So some cute little cat or dog that was treasured in a family had this little sterling silver dish to eat their food. And then an enameled dog dish, enamelware. This is very old, probably 1930s. That's enamelware. And the only other thing he had is Longlife. And Longlife was started by a hobbyist back in the 30s, and then eventually taken over by Stern Co., which was Hart's Mountain. And they tried to compete against Tetramin, and that didn't work out so well for them. So that is all of those items. Let's see what else we got. All right. So for those of you that are dog aficionados, the nice thing about our museum is, we're not just about purebred dogs and purebred dog paintings and things like that. We're really about people keeping dogs as pets, and it can be any kind of dog, all the way back to the 1800s. This company made a whole series of dog books. You can see the cover's beautiful. And this is the one on Cocker Spaniels. It's a Denlinger book, and Denlinger had a whole series of books on dogs. All right, I'm going to show you a couple interesting things that we got in. The one thing I'm really good at is loading the dishwasher. You could ask my wife. I mean, if we have like a ton of dishes, she can't do it. I have to have her get out of my way, let me load it, because I can get everything in there. Like, there could be 100 dishes and I can get it into the dishwasher. I'm amazing at packing stuff and unpacking. So this is a Vaseline fishbowl. This is a squat type. It was taken over, this company that originally made it was taken over by Anchor Hocking, and they started making them for a while until they finally discontinued the squat bowl in about the 1980s, 1990s. But the Vaseline one was only made in the 30s. So that is a small little Vaseline bowl. Here is a really super rare dog sign. This is old Calabar dog biscuits. That's from England. They also made poultry food. Then you have a dog with a biscuit in his mouth with a monkey trying to get the dog biscuit. This was pre-kibbled dog food. Remember, when we talked about Gaines dog food, they're really the ones that did the first kibble. Up until then, everything was a dog biscuit like this in the 1800s and early 1900s. It was probably the 1920s or 30s that they started doing the kibble, and that was like revolutionary. But I did find out that there's actually a little cast iron crank machine to break dog biscuits up. There must only be like one company that made it. And so if I find it, or if you find it, send it to me right away, okay? So that's old Calabar. We have any more time? Okay, sorry, we ran out of time, but you got, best for last, you got that cool sign, which is super rare. All right, so I thank you for joining us. And again, I'll see you next week.